Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Alice Rita. To all new and returning subscribers, thank you for coming back to support this channel. If you're discovering my channel for the first time, what are you waiting for? Please click on the subscribe button. I'm happy to have you on board. In my video today, I'm going to be telling you about postgraduate opportunity at the University of Helsinki. And Helsinki is the capital of Finland, one of the top 1% best university in the whole world, and this is accredited to the quality of education that you get from the University of Helsinki. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. And Finland is one of the 26 Schengen countries that you can visit in the EU. So apart from the opportunity of you studying in our top 1% best university in the world, you will get the opportunity to use your resident permit to travel to 26 other countries. At the University of Helsinki, there are about 36 multidisciplinary master programs which are taught in English that you can apply to. And if you want to know what type of program are there, the programs range from agricultural studies to computer science, data science, economics. You can even study English and other linguistic program. You can do food science, foreign science, genetics and molecular biosciences. You can do a geography, human nutrition, food science, life science, as well as neuroscience, pharmacy, and many other ones. So just go through their international program list and you can see the 36 different programs that you can apply to at the University of Helsinki. And for the purpose of today's video, I'm going to be informing you about the application to the master program plus the scholarship. If you get the scholarship to study at the University of Helsinki, the tuition fee for international students is usually around 13 to 18,000 euros per annum. And with the scholarship, this scholarship can cover about 50% or 100% of your tuition fee, depending on the percentage that you are awarded. For instance, if you are awarded the 100% scholarship, this is going to cover your tuition fee, and also you will get about 5,000 euros towards relocation so that you can comfortably relocate from your home country into Finland, as well as you will get about 5,000 euros towards your upkeep. And also you're going to be getting free or subsidized healthcare system, insurance, which will enable you to have access to medical facility during your period of study. Who is eligible to apply for this program, to apply for the scholarship? You have to show that you've completed a first degree and that you have excellent results in your previous study. You need to demonstrate that you are not a citizen of the EU or the European associated countries. You need to show that you are eligible for the master program, and the eligibility for the master program, it varies according to the program you are applying into. So there are about 36 different programs you can apply to. So they also have their own requirements which you should check before applying, and that you also need to demonstrate that you can meet the entry requirements into Finland. And by entry requirement, it means if you're applying for a visa if you're applying for visa, you'll be applying for a student visa for the purpose of study. And with your resident permit, you can travel to 25 other Schengen countries that are present within the EU. So what is the application process? In order for you to be able to apply, you need to go to the master program page to choose one of the 36 programs that are taught in English, so that you can then start the application process. And I'm going to be taking you through the application process in few minutes. And you also need to get ready documents that might be required. For instance, transcripts, English language certificate is a requirement. So how do you apply? In order to be able to apply for the program, you click on the apply at the bottom on the page. It shows this icon here in the blue box that you should apply now for the University of Helsinki master program. If you click on it, it's going to ask for your personal data, that is your name, your date of birth, and your email address. It is in your email address that they will then send a link for you to start your application process. So that I have done, and when I click on the link that was in the email, it shows the first thing that came up is for me to choose the program I want to apply to. for the purpose of today's video, I chose that I want to study a master in microbiology. So this you would have selected in your first when you were entering your personal detail, and then they will send you a link to continue. So after you've chosen that you want to study in English, the next thing is for you to fill in your personal detail, which you are going to be adding your address and every other information. This next thing is that it's going to ask you for your first degree. So where did you do your first degree, in which country, the name of the university you attended, the address, the website, a link to that website, the university website, your student ID. So it's just all these are for verification purpose, so that when they contact the university or the polytechnic or the schools you attended before applying to their master program, you'll be able to pass the check. So you are going to be giving them the information about the starting date of your program and the date you completed it, the degree that was awarded, and the dates that the degree was awarded. And after all filling all that information, the next thing is going to ask you to do is to fill the detail of your secondary education, meaning your high school details. So for instance, if you went to university, Alice High School, you fill the detail of Alice High School. You're going to be filling in the country, the name of the high school that you went to, the certificate you obtained, and every other information that is required on that page. After that, it's going to ask you to fill the information for the English language test that you have. So if you've done an IELTS or TOEFL or Cambridge or any of the English exam, they will ask you to choose which of the English language tests you've done. After you've done that, you're going to be asked program specific question. So for this program specific question is the same as your motivation for applying to that program. And in that page, you are expected to fill in the detail, your motivation for why you want to study this particular master program, and how as your previous study, the previous courses that you've done in school or in high school, how have these motivated you to be applying for this particular master program. The next thing you're going to be filling in is the detail of how this master program will complement and broaden your previous studies. So for instance, I'm applying for a master in food science. If you've done a bachelor in food sciences and you've specialized in some area during your final year, that is you majored in a particular part, you can give a full detail about how the internship or the bachelor thesis you did, how that has motivated you to want to go further with the master program in that particular course. And it's going to be asking you about laboratory experience, which is mostly internship. So what have you done in the previous internship that you've done, and how is this linked to the program you want to study? And then the next thing is for you to give your academic performance. So are you among the top 10%, your transcript, everything? You are going to be writing that in this part of the information. If you think there is extra information that you have that will support your application to Finland and for the scholarship, you can click here. And in the seventh part of the next section is about scholarship. So because you are going to be applying for the scholarship, you need to click that you are eligible. If you are not an European citizen, you have not permanently you do not have permanent residence in any of the European or European associated countries. In short, they are an international student. So you need to tick that and then write like a short motivation letter for applying, explaining why the University of Helsinki is your first choice and why the program you are applying to will benefit your immediate environment and yourself. And also you have to write here if you've applied to other scholarships. For instance, maybe there are other states other private scholarship advertised at the University of Helsinki that you can apply to. You need to be honest and write if you've applied to other scholarship. And then if you are not an European, you are not an international student, but you are living in Finland already, you can tick on this section if you've been granted an asylum, or if you have a permanent residence if you are living in Finland based on subsidiary protection. You can apply to this SIM-E scholarship. But for international students that are not living in Finland, the part that concerns you is this part, and the part where you need to write like a short motivation letter or a personal statement to why you want the scholarship. And after that, the final part is just final check. So they give you a summary of all the page of the previous 7 section. You go through that section before you click on save, and after save you click on submit. You're going to be sending your transcript and every other thing by post to the University of Helsinki, and that will be shown in the last page of your application. If you find this video useful, please share it with your friends that you know are looking to study either agricultural, neurosciences, any of the 36 programs that is being taught at the University of Finland. And I'll see you in my next video. Until next time, bye.